My favorite model, and this is something that, and there's different approaches that I ran it with, was kind of an investor operator or hybrid model. And I didn't start off with this model initially. I was an owner operator that switched to this after a couple of years. These models are for people that are essentially the owners involved as much as possible, and they're putting a general manager in place that will own a percentage of the business. I did phantom equity. Phantom equity was a percentage of the profits. You could do percentage of the overall business. The difference is when you go to sell the business and they own 25%, they would get 25% of the proceeds. So something to consider into what you're most comfortable with. But with this model, the difference here is you're involved. It could be part-time capacity. You're doing everything you can to get them up and running, and then really just kind of figuring out that my camera switch here, kind of figuring out, okay, they're going to get a percentage of the profits. So why is that crucial? That manager is going to do whatever they can to grow the business and keep the expenses less. Now that they're getting a percentage, just say that's 25% of every dollar in profit, they're going to make those decisions. Do I really need to add to marketing? Do I really need this additional employee? Is that something we can automate with AI or via email? Or can we divvy up the functions amongst the staff we have? I got to grow this, and now I have the added incentive. So they're going to do whatever it takes to grow the business, which growing a business is easy if you're not making money, right?
Giving your operator equity is a powerful motivator, but how do you structure that compensation to be most effective? Next, Giuseppe shares a key mistake he made with annual versus quarterly bonuses that you can avoid. Listen in on episode 248 of the Franchise Freedom Podcast.